Kia ora, boys and girls. I want to read to you today Too Much Stuff by Emily Garrett. Not a relation of mine. And in the front here, it's got all these adverts. Bluebird bike and TikTok clock and Peggett, the pram, the socks, the new model toy, etc., etc., etc. In a tree that was taller than all the rest, Meg and Ash were busy building a nest. There's Meg and Ash. They built it from mud, from grass, and from sticks, and they dreamed that one day it would be filled with chicks. Then lastly, to keep it all cozy and clean, they lined the whole thing with an old magazine. That's the magazine I read to you. It wasn't that long before they had laid 4 perfect eggs in the nest they had made. But looking around, they worried their nest needed more stuff to make it the best. So while one of them stayed behind, the other one flew off to go and find the extra things that they agreed their chicks were really going to need. Here's all the other animals down below, wondering what's going on up there. At first, they brought back little stuff. 2 ornamental cuckoo clocks, 4 tiny socks, and a packet of plastic pigs in shades of blue to match their eggs. And still it didn't seem enough. You're kidding. And so they got some bigger stuff. A Ted abandoned by a bin. Poor old Ted. The bin and everything within. Better, they said, but not quite enough. Our perfect eggs deserve more stuff. Look at that nest now. Meg got some lights from when it got dark. Ash got a pram from a nearby park. They're very clever little magpies, these guys, if they're magpies. They nabbed a bucket and a mop, a brush and a broom. They could not stop. Don't think Badger's very impressed, is he? They wondered if each chick would like to one day learn to ride a bike. And even though it took a while, the bikes got added to the pile. After that, they need a car, which may have been a step too far, as when they went and brought one back from the nest, they heard a crack. Down fell bikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, quickly followed by much more. The car came crashing down on top, followed by the brush and the mop. The shiny bucket and the lights came clattering down from the heights. The fancy pram that they had brought back hit the ground with quite a smack. Falling fast, the poor lost Ted landed hard upon his head. On top of him bumped the bin, its contents now outside, not in. The clocks came falling mid-cuckoo, just as they were striking 2. And sailing down beside the clocks came the pairs of baby socks. Finally, the plastic pigs came falling down upon their eggs. Where are our eggs? The magpies stopped. I thought they were magpies. And looked around at all the things strewn on the ground, and cried, it didn't seem enough, but look at all this useless stuff. They lifted off the plastic pigs, and still they couldn't find the eggs. And so the whole wood set about trying to dig their poor nest out. The lights got pegged up in a tree so all the animals could see. The bikes got taken and left at the scene of their theft. The Ted was given by the bugs someone who would give him lots of hugs. A rabbit. The cuckoo clocks made quite superb homes for all the smaller birds, and the socks made very nice, cosy beds for little mice. The squirrels took the pram apart and used the bits to make a cart. The car became a fine fox den, big enough to hold all 10 foxes. And all the rubbish from the bin was swept back up and put back in. Good old badger. At last the magpies reached their nest, which was not looking its best. It was just a heap of shell and sticks. But under that, 4 perfect chicks. Yee-hoo! Go and celebrate. And there's pictures of all the things that you could clutter up your life with. Well, it's an interesting story, isn't it? This coming Sunday, we remember St. Francis. It's St. Francis Day on the 4th of October. And Francis really challenged all the people of his time about too much stuff and what they were prioritizing, the stuff or the little chicks in the nest. How do we care for our young best? Do we stuff their lives full of stuff? Anyway, you have a great day and hope you don't have too much stuff. Just enough stuff to get by. Blessings.